A very warm welcome in the presentation of manuscript Revising the Performance of Evolutionary Algorithms. Tejas and Vala, working under the supervision of Dr. Vipul Rajput. This is the flow of presentation. Objectives, methodology, results and discussions, conclusion and feature scope and references. Let us see first one, objectives. So mainly we are doing the comparative analysis of well-established algorithms to extract the contributions and shortfalls of the evolutionary algorithms and to investigate the root causes for respective shortfalls of algorithms individually in this work mainly. Methodology, the algorithms that are selected over here, they are so-called the well-known, well-established algorithms: genetic algorithm, cuckoo search algorithm, particle sum optimization, harmony search algorithm, bat algorithm, and firefly algorithms. The test functions that are selected over here with the various varieties of the characteristics, that is the multimodality, valley shape, bowl shape, plate or flat shape, hypercube shape. The diagram represents the MATLAB generated plots from the available objective functions. Also, in addition to these characteristics, they are also non-separable and scalable. These are the test functions that are considered under the considerations. The unconstrained test functions are Eckley, Booth, Brennan, Goldstein and Price, Hump, Matthias, Palm, Powersome, Restringent, Spear, Rosenbrook, Reed, Zakharov. So total 13 unconstrained test functions, and the constrained test functions, they have given the objective function ID as CP1, CP2, CP3, CP4, 5. And also over here the engineering optimization problems are considered, that are pressure vessel design problem, welded beam design problem, and the tension compression string problem. The parameters that are selected during the execution of the program are tabulated in this table. For performing the comparison on a common platform, the number of generations and the population size are considered same for all the algorithms. Generations are selected as 10,000 and population size as 30. Now the parameters for algorithms: for genetic algorithm, crossover considered as 0.8, mutation rate is considered as 0.2. Cuckoo search algorithm, the probability of abandon is considered as 0.25. For particle sum optimization, the inertia factor is considered as 1, that means a basic PSO, and acceleration factors as 2 and 2. For harmony search algorithm, the HMCR, harmony memory consideration rate, as 0.95 and pitch adjustment rate as 0.3. For bat algorithm, the range of loudness as 1 and 2. Pulse rate, means emission pulse rate, it is between 0 and 1. Minimum maximum frequencies are 0 and 1.5 respectively. For firefly algorithm, the randomization parameter alpha is considered as 0.25 and absorption coefficient gamma as 1. Now this is the heart of work. The performance categories, there are 3 performance categories: efficiency, reliability, and quality of solutions. And under these 3 main performance categories, there are 12 qualities are identified for the investigation, the performance of the algorithm. So in the efficiency performance category, the first quality is convergence to the optimum value. Second one is low computational time. Third one is convergence rate. Fourth one is computational time per iteration. In the second category of reliability, there are 5 qualities. First one is expected solution quality, including both objective value as well as the constraint satisfaction rates. Second one is constraint satisfied rate. Sometimes what happens, many or few constraints may or may not be satisfied. Sometimes all constraints are also satisfied. So over separately it is considered as a separate quality. Third one is the success rate. This is judged with the pre-selected tolerance value. I have taken it is 10 raised to minus 5 over here. Mean or accuracy. Closer the mean value to the expected objective function value, higher the accuracy of the algorithm. Standard deviation. Higher standard deviation means that our objective function that we are getting from the algorithm is having the wide range which is spread out, so it is not giving the consistent answer. Whereas low standard deviation means algorithm is more precise. The third quality of solution performance category. The first quality is design space exploration. The robustness. In the robustness, how the algorithm performs with the wide varieties of the optimization algorithms, that is checked over here. Scalability, sometimes it is also termed as the dimensionality, that deals with the number of decision variables. Now, by keeping in view these 12 performance categories, the execution is done on the MATLAB version 2018A, and 50 individual independent runs are carried out for each and every test functions and for all the algorithms separately. And it is data is stored in the separate Excel sheets, and various statistical analyses are performed, and few of them are shown over here, which are currently visible on the screen. The bold values in this in this table represents the best value among the other ones. These are for the constraint test functions. Again, bold values represents the best values. Now this is the graphical representation of convergence rate plot. As we can see from the diagram that the BA gives the better rate of convergence speed. Then the CSA, then FA, then GA, then PSO, HSA. Also, it is shown over here. I have shown only the 2 samples, whereas I have obtained this for all the test functions. This is another graphical representation for the space search exploration. I have shown over here the pressure vessel design problem, and this is the plot for the CSA algorithm. This is the plot with the normalized plot. As we can see from the diagrams that this is working with the upper and lower bounds of the variables, and the space which is occupied throughout the region of the lower and upper bounds of the variables that are shown over here. As we can see, this is well explored. This is the second plot for the pressure vessel design for the BET algorithm. As we can see, the right hand side area of these graphs are either less explored or not explored at all. So this is the average space exploration for the BET algorithm. The performance assessment chart, which is prepared from various previous plots that I have mentioned, and also the statistical analysis that are also previously seen in the slides for all the algorithms. Here, for comparison purpose, the 4 categories are considered, that is strong, good, average, and poor. Further, this attainment of all the qualities are obtained with respect to all the varieties of the characteristics of the test functions that we have discussed, that is multimodality, valley, Bayesians, non-separability, dimensionality, everything is considered over here, and then the complete chart is obtained. Based on that, now what are the contributions and the shortfalls that is discussed over here, that is derived separately. Let us see one by one. First one for the genetic algorithm. So this algorithm is easy to implement and understand, but improper choice of mutation rate and crossover rate and improper selection criteria of the new population, this may create the problem in the convergence, or it may give the meaningless results. The reason behind that is found as the improper balance between exploration and exploitation. Second thing is that for some constraint problems, GA fails. It terminates with the declaration that there is no feasible solution available. Further, it takes the large computational time to solve the constraint optimization problems. Design space search is not explored throughout the region effectively. This is because of poor exploration. Further, it cannot deal with the varieties of the optimization problems. For cuckoo search algorithm, it is simple algorithm because of fewer control variables. With random Levy flights, it has the good or strong ability to explore the search area. It can deal with the wide range of optimization problems also. But the convergence speeds of the algorithm is reduced, becomes slower because of again the arbitrariness of the Levy flights, and this is because of poor exploitation. For particular optimization, it is very easy to implement, but the deficiency of input parameters leads to the unsatisfactory results, and it restricts its application range. Further, it traps into the local minima because after first initialization with the randomization, it follows the path of deterministic, and we are not getting the answer properly, so it is suffering from the weak exploration. Harmonic search algorithm, it is a simple algorithm with less adjustable parameters, HMCR and PER. The search space exploration is good with this HMCR. Further, it can deal with the constraint optimization problems effectively. But the HMCR, in the final stages of the iterations, this may lead to the disturbance of the convergence trajectory. That is because of some poor exploitation. Further, the improper selection of the parameters or the parameters without tuning, that may lead to the slow convergence rate. Again, this is the indication of the poor exploitation. For the better algorithm, the automatic zooming feature gives the better optimal value to the convergence rate, and the frequency tuning automatic zooming and parameters controls increases the preciseness, accuracy, and application range of the algorithm. But the inclusion of more parameters increases the complexity of the algorithm, and ultimately the time will increases. This is because of improper balance between the exploration and exploitation. For the Firefly algorithm, it has the good capability to handle the constraints. High success rates makes the algorithm more precise. Also, it can deal with the large number of variables, but the controlling of the variables that limits its application, and that is because of again the improper balance between the exploration and exploitation. Now the discussions with respect to performance category. We are knowing there are three performance categories: efficiency, reliability, and quality of solutions. In the first performance category of efficiency, CS and HSA exhibits the better simplicity and also the slower computational time, but the BA gives the better value of the convergence to the optimum value. In the reliability, BA performs well in solution quality, success rate, and mean, whereas FA gives the better results in the constraint satisfied rate and the success rate. CSA gives the consistent result. And in the third performance quality, the CSA proves its ability as compared to other algorithms. The conclusion and feature scope: none of the algorithms are able to attain all the qualities of a particular single performance category, except the CSA in the last performance category of quality of solution. Now the contributions and shortfalls of all the EAs are extracted over here in this work. So contributions is very good thing that we can implement when we want to develop the new algorithm. Let us say one want to develop the new algorithm in future. And also the root causes of these respective shortfalls are also investigated. Means from that we can now minimize or we can remove these disadvantages. So now with incorporation of the contributions and minimization or removal of the disadvantages, this work will provide a significant pathway for a new evolutionary development in future. These are the references that I have referred and also cited in the paper. Thank you very much to you for listening me carefully. Thank you for your patience also.